Hey YouTube, this is JMB823 and Draco 87SJB.
Yo, what's up?
We're going to talk about our barrels. We've already talked about the stock barrels when we were talking about our markers, but we want to do a little bit of comparison between the ones that we got with the markers and the ones we just bought because we wanted to see how they were and improve the shooting of our markers. Alright, starting off, this is the CP barrel that I was talking about earlier. It's $30. This thing is absolutely amazing. For the price, I can't suggest a better barrel. This one's autococker threaded because I switched my X7 Phenom to autococker since all of our markers are autococker. So this one is absolutely great. It's a 689. It's a little big for paint nowadays, but for the price, I suggest this one. Alright, moving down the line. This is the Stiffi metal free. Metal free meaning that it's all carbon fiber, even the threads. The threads are molded. Now this guy shoots great. It's a lot heavier, well, not a lot, a little heavier than the classic Stiffi barrel, but it's a vast improvement to the stock mini barrel that we were using these metal frees for. Now the porting on these are pretty good, and I will say it is better than the stock barrel for the mini, but comparatively so to the Ultralight and the Shaft4, those two stock barrels I actually like more than this carbon fiber metal free barrel. Now moving up the spectrum, we have the classic barrels. Now this one, as you can see, has been used and beat up a lot. It's a 687, and this is a brand new 683 Stiffi Classic. These barrels are super light. Porting on it is amazing. And we just did some shooting with both of these, and with a smaller bore size, this thing is absolutely amazing. Now, I wouldn't say that there are amazing improvement between the two stock barrels of the Ultralight and the Shaft4, but you could see
A slight improvement. It cuts down on weight mostly.
Yeah, mainly on weight. I mean, for me, it's a slight adjustment because I'm used to it being just a little bit longer, but it's minuscule.
It's like one problem between these and the metal free though, since they are a little thinner in comparison. If you look really close on this one, you could see that it will chip on the end and stuff like that. It's not a big deal, but if you're going to be beating up on your barrels, you either want to go with one of these aluminum ones or the metal free because it's a little thicker.
I mean, again, the downside about these two carbon fiber ones is they are one piece, which in occasion it can be a big problem when you've got a break in there and you need to use a swab or something like that. You have a problem where it's one long barrel instead of two pieces that you can clean out. There's not much else to go between these barrels. I will say I absolutely love the classic, but I also still enjoy the Shaft4. But between the weight, the Shaft4 is like a ton more than the classic.
It's like air.
Yeah, it's literally like air. Ultralight and the classic, very similar. The porting on the Ultralight is better than on the classic. I will say that. So you will have a quieter sound than in the classic compared to the Ultralight. Alright YouTube, this is our basic thoughts and our barrels. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, leave it down below.
Any questions as well.
And have a good one.